I know it's 9 o'clock, but there's nothing to worry about. I just got tied up, that's all. I'll tell you about it when I see you.
Goodbye.
Where is he, Mom?
I forgot to ask him. Come on, girls, you have to eat your dinner.
Oh, hello, June. Come on in.
Hello, Adele. I have a message for you. Harry won't be home for dinner.
I expected that. I've been calling you all afternoon, June. I have something very important I want to talk to you about.
Well, I had to stop at the dentist or I would have been home. I have something I want to talk to you about, too.
Well, maybe you better say what you have to say first.
No, after you, Adele.
Well, I don't know just how to put this, but June, if your best friend's husband was carrying on with another woman, would you tell her?
Yes, I believe I would. I think a good friend would do just that.
Well, it isn't easy. A wife is always the last one to find out about a wayward husband.
Still, I think she should be told. I know I'd want to be if I were in that position.
So would I. Today, I dropped into a dress shop, and here was this man holding this woman in his arms.
Oh, so you know.
Yes.
Well, I was going to tell you, Adele.
Then you know.
Yes, and I feel terrible about it.
Well, I must say you're taking it wonderfully, June.
Well, it was quite a shock.
I'm afraid I wouldn't take it so calmly if our positions were reversed. If I were in your spot, I'd break Stu's neck.
Well, what's he done?
Well, that's what we've been talking about. I saw Stu carrying on with this woman.
Oh, that wasn't Stu. That was Harry.
Well, I think I'd recognize my own husband. It was Stu, and he was holding her in his arms.
But I saw Harry, and he was holding her in his arms.
Are you sure? Well, maybe she's going for both of them, playing one against the other.
So that's why they didn't come home for dinner.
June, we'll put on our things. We're going shopping for a couple of husbands.
We can't go any further. We're selling things below cost as it is.
Well, let's go home and get a good night's sleep.
I don't think I'll ever be able to sleep again.
Oh, we'll think of something by morning. You wait and see.
Oh, I hope you're right. Good night, Thelma.
Good night, Mr. Irwin. Good night, Mr. Johnson.
Good night, Thelma. Come on, Stu.
Can I do something for you, ladies?
Where are our husbands?
Don't try to deny it. We know they were here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm Mrs. Harry Johnson, and this is Mrs. Stuart Irwin.
Oh, I'm very happy to meet both of you. But they were trying to keep it a secret. How did you find out?
We're not as stupid as you think.
If you know what's good for you, you'll keep away from our husbands.
Oh, well, I'm afraid that's impossible. You see, I work for them. This is their shop.
They're what?
You can't be serious.
Oh, but I am. You see, they wanted to get into a business on the side. I think they got into the wrong business. We've been having a price war with our competitor across the street. Why, we've been practically giving merchandise away. We've been undercutting each other. He took the last cut, and we couldn't take any more.
Well, I don't know anything about business, but I do know a few things about women. Adele, we have work to do. But our husbands are not to know that we're going to pitch in. We'll see you in the morning.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
That's just what I was telling Lois. Of course, if you don't mind seeing your new dress coming and going at parties, it's all right. But as for me, I prefer an original model. That's right, Ruth. The Parisian dress shop.
I know Mrs. Selkirk wants it, but maybe if you hurry, you'll be able to get it.
Yes, that's right, Terry. Oh, I'm telling you, it's simply scrumptious. delicious. It would look dreamy on you, just dreamy.
Oh, of course, Lily, I don't like cheap clothes myself. I always feel more dressed up if I buy something better. That's the dress I was telling you about, Lily. It is lovely.
It makes you look as slender as a reed.
I think I'll take it.
Here's your package, Mrs. Johnson. Call again.
Thank you, I shall.
Oh, Terry, it's dreamy. You'll be simply a sensation at the prom.
It's adorable, Auntie.
He's headed his way, Miss Aunt, with Mr. Johnson.
And we're leaving. Joyce, we'll go out the back way.
They're alive. Look at the customers. Yeah. What is this?
Excuse me.
What are we doing? Paying them to take the dresses?
No, Mr. Irwin. As a matter of fact, we've raised our prices. I told you we'd think of something by morning.
Well, you must have stayed up all night.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you two gentlemen.
Yes?
Excuse me, please.
There isn't room on this street for two dress shops. I have a proposition to make. I want to buy you out. Oh, I'll make it well worth your while.
Well, I'm not so sure we want to sell. As you can see, we're doing a flourishing business.
I don't think you'll turn down this offer.
What is it? Yes. What is it?
Well,
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Daddy. Hello, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is the first time I've seen you smile in several days.
June, I want you to get all of those things you've been planning on.
What?
You know, the washing machine, vacuum sweeper, garbage disposal.
Oh, that's wonderful. But I thought your bonus was $1,000.
Well, I made a little investment.
Well, you doubled your money.
It isn't difficult if you use a little initiative and ingenuity.
Well, what kind of an investment did you make?
Oh, just a little investment.
Like a dress shop? Oh, Stu, you're wonderful.
Honey, when was the last time you baked a cake?
Last week, dear.
Oh, I didn't see any cake around here.
It wasn't for you, dear. My club had a charity auction. My cake sold for $5.
Oh, how'd you manage that?
With Betty Crocker's new honey spice cake mix. I just wish you'd seen it. High and light and moist.
Stop it, dear. I'm starving.
Because Betty Crocker puts just the good things you'd use yourself in her honey spice cake mix. Soft as silk cake flour, the very best shortening, fine, delicate spices, and sweet clover honey.
She's right. I'm Betty Crocker, and I promise you a perfect cake every time you bake. That's right, perfect. You be the judge. Or write General Mills, Minneapolis, Minnesota, and get your money back. Remember, I guarantee a perfect cake every time you bake, cake after cake after cake.
And you don't have to bother with fancy icings for any Betty Crocker cake. Who would ask for anything better than chocolate cake and vanilla ice cream with chocolate sauce? Or white cake and chocolate ice cream with marshmallow topping right out of a jar? Where's the family that doesn't go for cake and ice cream, especially when every cake turns out just the way you want it, thanks to Betty Crocker cake mixes? Bake a Betty Crocker cake right now. Perfect every time.
Be with us again next week when General Mills presents June and Stu Irwin in Trouble with Father.